Hello everybody. We're running some lumber through the Pinhero planer today, making V-groove paneling. We didn't start out filming today because we actually had to get some work done. So we've got about 4,000 foot run this morning, square foot. This is a 1x8 that's coming out with a 7¼ inch finish. That's the V in the middle. It's got a tongue and groove on it, just like this here. You got the groove on one side, tongue on the other. They interlock together and form a V. That's why it's called V-groove paneling. We put the first layer face up, and then the remaining layers good face down, like you see here. That way, if you're moving in and out with your forklift, you can't damage the good face. If you mar a board, you're just marring the part that's going against the wall, not the part that's showing. But we're fixing to fire things up, make some sawdust fly. Y'all right along with us. I thought I would show y'all what the lumber looks like. This is what the 1x8s look like, rough sawed. Before they go through the planer. You can see they've got little nicks and dings on them from where they got hit by another pack of lumber, or the forks on the forklift, or whatever. So you always end up with a little bit of loss out of a pack of lumber. And then when you take a 1x8, ooh, there's a nice rock. We don't want that to go through the planer. You take a 1x8 and you run it through the planer, and it comes out 7 1/8 or 7 1/4 inch yield. Huh, there goes Mr. Log Truck. Great big old bundle of 1x4s. Not. But that's the trailer he had to haul it with, so that's what he's doing with it. But anyway, getting back to the story, you end up with, on 1x8s, I end up with about 10%, sometimes 12% loss by the time you factor in bad boards that's got busted or whatever, damaged by forklifts, and then you factor in how much goes out that blower pipe when you take an 8-inch board and turn it into a 7 1/4 inch board. By the time you factor in all these losses, you better do the math and make sure your profit margin's where it needs to be at. These boards here will be sold at a discount because they have got knots that have fallen out. Bad spots or cracks. But I have some customers that really like that. They'll cut the crack parts off, but then they'll keep the parts with the knot holes, and they'll put dark black tar paper behind it, and then they'll be able to see that through the wood. Some folks like it, but we separate it out and then charge differently accordingly.